when it comes to football, the chairman of the club, which is Mr. Tsunami, is a well-trained football administrator. He knows what it takes to be there. And since Remo come to the NPFL, you can see the difference. Individually, the man has been tried. When you go to their camp, you know, say this is a professional side. When you manage football very well, there's a lot of talent in this part of the world. So you see about 2 or 3 seasons ago, they are always at the top there. They are representing Nigeria, and I'm sure by this time next year, we'll see a very good team in the CAF Champions League this year.
I think it's a good preparation, not just from the senior team, from the academy. They have good sports facilities, and they transition most of the academy into the senior team. Apart from that, they have good pitches, good sports facility, good coaches, and they also have a good owner. Also, they also have passion for the growth of football, and he also make sure that he also puts more finances into the team. So I think that's why they are doing well. If you look at the last Premier League, they became 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Now they are first. So you know they did not stumble there. They've been working hard for it.
Yeah, what I would say is that why they succeeded in winning the league is because they put heads together. Remo Stars, the whole club itself, put heads together. Not just putting heads together, the coach, the manager, and everyone. And for being Remo Stars, I will put it that it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Starting from the defense to the attack, all was capable to do the right thing.
See, Nigerian Premier League is good, but we have poor management. You understand? Remo Stars can be better, can perform excellently. If you look at all these things, they have poor support.
Remo Stars have a camp where the boy was well trained, where the boy was well catered for. And you know, the boys, so some of them are there in Europe, go for trial, time without number. So in that place, you find serious player there, and when you are there, you know that this is a professional side. You are ready to do. When you say you want to play football, when you get to Remo Stars, you look at the age from they have under 13, 16, 17, which is from there they promote a player from the junior team to the senior team. So when you find such a team, you are expect the best from them, and you are better. You see, just like I mentioned really, you see a very good team representing Nigeria in the CAF Champions League this year. This is not a government-owned club. Individually, you know what you are looking for, you know what you need. So they only give the best. There's a lot of talent in Nigeria that are not been tapped. So when you find yourself in Remo Stars, you really see, through Nigeria football club.
What Remo Stars did, other teams, it's going to take them time, because it took Remo Stars time to do what they did to become what they become today. So for other teams you are talking about, it's going to take them time, practice, putting heads together, getting the teams together, coordination and everything. So it's going to take all those people time to do what Remo Stars did today.
Why not? A privately owned club, they can replicate it if they spend money and have passion for the game of football, not just making money out of it. Sure, you understand? So if they have passion for it and they replicate what Remo Stars did, but putting more finances into the game, not just making money from the sport. Sure, you understand? They have passion for the game and bringing more grassroots footballers up there. Why not? Another private-owned team can also replicate the same thing.
They should just improve their games. That's just it. They should improve on every capacity they can.
One lesson I should say they should learn from Remo Stars is that, one, they should look at their players very well. Their players, they are humble. Most are humbles. They take advice from the coaches. They take advice from the coaches, not from the coaches also, from the owner itself. That is, how would I put it, in support of Remo Stars. So I would just put it that, let it be that if they want to be the same way with Remo Stars, they should just be of listening ears. That's it.
What we need to improve on is we need our NFF chairman, the board and everybody to come together and work so that thing will get better. Can you imagine, since about 2 or 3 days now we have not qualified for under 17, what happened? Because of bad management. When in this part of the world, that is where you find a doctor a doctor, they make him a sport minister or this and that. It is not done in advanced country. It is people that know what exactly they give to them, what they read, what they know about what they put in. They put a better people in a better position.
I think it's just preparation, discipline, and being focused. You understand? I know that grassroots football is the most important thing in football. So the moment you bring up your grass team, you give them good facility, good feeding, good sports facility, and every other thing there, definitely they'll be able to replicate the same thing Remo Star did.
I would say maybe, because I can't say yes or no. Why would I say maybe? Because for the NFL league, for Nigeria Football League, why I said maybe is because there are times that the NFL, they don't do good. Like, it's sometimes they backslide. Sometimes they backslide. And they forget that we are the most players that do the work. We are the ones that do the work. Now, why I say they backslide is that there are most players that needs to be paid. That needs to be paid regularly. You just put them aside. I don't just know why. I don't know the reason why. That's why you say most Nigerians, they don't like playing NFL. They love to be like, okay, let them be sponsored all the way from here down to Europe. They don't like it. Now, the other parts of being maybe is that they're also doing well too. Now, why they're doing well is that they try to, put in good things, like to make things be in order. And why would I say making things be in order? They try to make the players notice that, yes, you've played NFL. Yes, like, may your name show, say yes, you've played NFL.
Leave NFL alone. You see, in Nigeria, let's talk about the system. You get, let's talk about the system. It's just like talking about the government. You get, football is part of the government. Our Nigerian government, they've sidelined football. They are not interested in football. What they are interested in is in crude oil and their embezzlement. Let's invest in football. Nigeria is not supporting us. And the government is not supporting football.